Hi, Tina. Welcome. All United, Unfazed. Welcome, both of you. Catuo Mendoza. Welcome. CL. Bon. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm going to go with Ria. Simple Shoes. Soccer Mom of One. Gadget Inspector. Or if I missed anybody, Angel Eyes. Alicia, Randy, Mindy, Anita, Phoebe, Kathleen, Judith, Flush 1977, Mia, Tina, Kimberly, Rebecca, Alwyn, Bernard, Go Joe, Salty H2O, Crazy Killer Donkey, nice name, RJ, Juta, Tracy, welcome everybody. Rebecca, Sandy, Lisa, Bunny Rabbit, Pauline, Tom, Victoria, Jean, Mystery Baker, Helen Mitchell, Alan, Reese, Mary. Hold on one second. Don't mean to miss anybody. Forgot to turn the timer off on my monitor above this, and it turned off. All right. Lisa, Mary, Kimberly, Tina, Carol. There we go. Now I can actually see the names because everything is a little tiny font on here, so I have an external monitor above this. I know. I'm having a bad hair day. It's sticking out everywhere. Ran out of conditioner. Yeah. There we go. PNW Ghost Talk. Welcome, everybody. Glad you could join me today. What jersey am I wearing? Seahawks jersey. Yellow Rose. This jersey goes back before the Super Bowl. This is Patrick Kearney. He was a lineman for the Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. Lotion works, Rebecca. Okay. Next time I'll do that. Praline Amanda. Oh no, yeah. I'll get to the store later on. I have to do grocery shopping later. But I am doing fine. I just got back from breakfast with my family. I took them all out for breakfast, and then we go to this place. It's for those you here in the United States. It used to be an A&W root beer restaurant, so they have like maybe 6 tables inside, and then they have like 12 tables outside where the drive up thing for A&Ws used to be. But we like to go there and we sit outside. Morning, Karen. Hello from Turkey. Welcome, Turkey. A from Birmingham, UK. Thank you, Linda. From Arizona, Meg's guy from Arizona. Jill from Oregon. Whereabouts in Oregon are you from, Jill? Hey, Ruby. Glad you could join us today. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. From Canada. Seattle here. I was in Tacoma, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. I'm probably going to have to go back and do it again. I was up there doing research for a case that I've been working on it now for almost, I want to say, 4 months. I've been working on it, this case, and the trial is finally concluded, but unfortunately, the mainstream media has not done a heck of a lot. Gina Nichols, you have family in Tacoma. Hello, Tina Hansen from Maine. We got Massachusetts in the house. I remember A&W Root Beer used to be a roller skate server. That's cool. They have Sonic drive-ins around here, and at Sonic they still employ ladies to come out during the summertime, and they roller skate up to your car. But it's nothing like A&W. Yeah, I collect a lot of things that are nostalgic to me from when I was younger, and I still have a bunch of like the A&W mugs. Route 91 survivor, welcome. Glad you could be here today. Which case? The Ben Eastman case. Ben Eastman was a 16-year-old boy who was brutally murdered in Centralia, Washington. Jill, I'm very familiar with a good portion of the state of Oregon. I have a lot of family in the state. Most of them are in the Eugene and Salem area, but I got a couple that are in Portland, Oregon City. You have an A&W place too? Carrie, welcome, by the way. Thank you, Alicia. Appreciate it. Milwaukie, Oregon is where you live, huh? I'm not too familiar with the Milwaukie, Oregon area, but I'm sure it's pretty there. You miss Dogs and Suds? I don't know that franchise. I'm sorry, Mindy. New sub here, Mac and Cheese. Thank you, Mac and Cheese. Buddy Rabbit. But yeah, back to what I was saying though. So I've been interviewing people directly who are involved, family members and friends of Ben Eastman, and they're spread out all over the coastline: Centralia, Chehalis, Tacoma, Federal Way, Seattle, and there's his, I guess it's his uncle, who is close to him, lives in. I'm gonna mess it up, but I can't remember. It's like the town is called like 14 or something like that, because there's only like 14 people there. It's basically one family that lives in the middle of the woods. It was like an A&W. Okay. Hello, greetings from Boston, Massachusetts. Got my Boston hat on today. I could put my other one on, but I think I left it in the other room. I'm about to smack the dab in the middle between Oregon City and Portland, Oregon. Milwaukie is a suburb of Portland. I get down there to Portland usually about once a year. I go down to the, what do they call it? It's put on by Easy Rider, the magazine, but it's a custom motorcycle builders. My friend owns a company that they make limited edition parts, for motorcycles and for cars. It's all CNC, custom work. Excuse me. But I go down with him and hang out there when they do the trade show. It's basically a trade show for him for more business. Storage hunters? I've never heard of that one. I've heard of storage wars. Do you have a New York Mets hat? No, I do not, Joanne. I do have quite a few hats. I've got, when it comes to baseball teams, well, obviously Boston, that I'm wearing now, Mariners, St. Louis Cardinals, Brewers, Detroit Tigers. You know, a lot of them I collect like the retro. Well, it's retro now, but it was tells you how old I am. But back when they were the hats and the designs of my youth. Ooh, hold on. Sorry, forgot to turn the volume off my phone. I will. Sorry, I'm late now. Well, you made it, Leslie. I'm glad you're here. There's a lot of good people here, Truth Seeker VP. I actually have your name written down. And you know what? I'm not even sure why. I'm not kidding. See? You see that? Truth Seeker VP. I was going to email you about something. I can't remember what the heck it was about. I'm terrible at that. I write things down like that all the time and then I forget. If I have literally, so this is how crazy I am. I keep a file of everything that, in every case that I'm doing, I keep a digital file on my computer, and then I keep a backup on a thumb drive. And then I write everything on note cards. And I buy 600 to 900 of these at a time. And I write everything down on that before I actually put everything into a format, before I actually do a video. Want to talk with you? I'm in the US. There's a Truth Seeker. If you go to the About Me section on the YouTube here, scroll down and there is a contact link there. It says you have to click on it, and then it will actually show you my email address, and you can go ahead and email me. Oh, Nutella Ferrero. How old am I? I'm 50. I have made it 50 years. Now, and I really was. I don't know if you saw my comment the other day, but I was absolutely blown away about that. I just learned that the Ferrero candies with the hazelnut in them, I didn't know. I had no idea that those were actually made by the same company that makes Nutella. Absolutely had no idea. I mean, I've been eating those Ferrero candies for forever, and on Bon Appetit, the show, they have a YouTube channel, but they actually recreated the actual the Ferrero candies. Hey, Critter, please comment and stick to hole in one. Low B Low, hi from the UK. Welcome. Midlife crisis coming then? LOL. I got mine coming next year. Yeah, Leslie, I don't know about midlife crisis because it's basically an excuse for people. I've pretty much been the same person my entire life. Hello from Wisconsin. Welcome, Jennifer. Jennifer Gilbert. I was born and raised in Prescott, Wisconsin. Hi from Canada. Love your channel. Thank you for your time. Thank you, SJ. That's him. Okay. So, just popping in to say thank you for all you do, Will. I love that you use evidence and back up what you say. You're a rare diamond in a sea of speculation. Thank you, Kabats. I appreciate that. I try to do my best. I'm flawed. I'm human, but on the occasions where I do make mistakes, I am right up front and I admit to it. I don't know if that's a rare, I just think that's the way life should be. We should all learn from our mistakes. All Patricia Waits. Well, hello and welcome. Life starts at 50. Enjoy. Thank you. It pretty much is for me. I guess. Well, we have a 2-year-old, son, but I'm learning everything all over again. Everything's changed so drastically from the time our daughter was a baby and now. But when it comes right down to it, parenting is still the same way. You love them, you enjoy them, you nurture them, teach them, morals and ethics, and you do the best you can. None of us are perfect, and none of us are ever going to get it right. Doesn't matter how many books are written out there. BB, welcome. I'm from Colorado. Hi, Colorado, UK. Here, B. Okay. Don't know that one. Do you ever do older cases? If so, I recommend the Briley Brothers from Richmond, Virginia. Mark Fox, I do occasionally. I would much rather do older cases than what is currently in the media, but hard to get people to want to watch. Hey, there we go. Austin Hayes from Eugene, Oregon. I I love the Eugene, Oregon area, or Eugene and Salem. Got a lot of family there, and my father-in-law lives there. He's retired and lives there. It's true. We give our best every day, don't we, Critter? It's all we can do, and pray that everything works out. Calgary, Canada. Sandy. I'm sorry if I've mispronounced your last name here, Sandy. Vermont Trout. Vermont Trout. I'm not sure how that went by already. I only know it's Yorkshire, UK. Jenny, don't know the area. Missed another one. Thank you, Angel Eyes. I try. 3 brothers that were serial killers. Crazy case. Keep up the good work. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna look into it. Everybody loves a crazy family, don't they? I know my family's crazy. Put that over here in the suggestion pile. And thank you for the suggestion. Do I visit Reddit? Rebecca Lawson. I have a Reddit account. I'll tell you the truth. I'm terrible at social media. I'm lucky I know how to do YouTube at all. I have Facebook, Reddit, Instagram, Pinterest, all those, but I use Twitter and Facebook occasionally. Thank you, Anna Nelson. There's crazies in their family. Mine has me. That's good. It's good, Deborah. Do you win it every if soccer mom won? You win the crazy family competition hands down. If you looking around your family and you can't find the crazy point out the crazy person, that's because it's you. Hey, all from Warner Robins, Georgia. Tracy Spires, welcome, Tracy. Stephanie M, welcome. Baroness Fahrenheit, hi everyone, welcome. Hey, CC, were you doing a live stream this morning? Because when I logged on to start this live stream, it said that you were live. I'm sorry that I missed it. DJ Effectus, welcome. Hi, Leaping Lizard. Hello from Rhode Island, Sharon Davino. Is it Davino? Laura K from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I have been to your happy town quite a few times. There's some really you did one earlier. I'll have to watch it after this live stream, CC. From Michelle Longford from Yorkshire, England. Welcome. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, from Cornwall. Hello from Seattle, Washington. Carol Johansson. Johnson. I think, no. Let's scroll back up. Yeah, I totally forgot to put this on latency on slow down. And I do not know how to change it once it starts. From Seattle, Washington. Welcome, Carol. Hey, baby, I've been watching the crazy lady. She was arrested 3 times, one for attacking the murdered girl's mom. CPS should have taken all those kids away. All united? You want to go to London, huh? Deborah, out of all the recent cases, which do I find the most fascinating and why? It's a good question. Most fascinating, Christopher Watts. And and why it would be because of the psychological aspect of why he did it. And I could never give it. I mean, I've done quite a few videos on him, but I could never give it justice. And I think I would probably bore the snot out of everybody if I really did a video and tried to dive into the psychological side of it, much more. Because what little I have done already, it escapes people. And if I had to pick a runner-up case to that, would be Patrick Freeze, or Phrase, or however you pronounce his last name. Billy No Mates, 1974. Will there be a full release of the Christopher Watts Discovery Files? Is it normal to release all the information? Billy No Mates, 1974. There won't be any more releases that in the near future unless the courts decides to do it. Will they release all of them? No. 209 pages of the discoveries and motions have been permanently sealed in connection with the Rooshchek family. And most of that is the autopsy, hematology, pathology, photographs, and a complete autopsy, basically, of everything. That's all sealed permanently by the family. They will not release it unless somebody can find a good reason why, and I can't think of a good reason why anybody would ever need that information. I know we're all curious about it, but you'd have to challenge them in court to actually get it released, and they're blocking it. Uh, Other parts that are sealed are the discovery motions for when he actually went to dispose of the bodies and things that were found there at the site. But the Lizzie Borden case in Fall River, Massachusetts. Cece wants to go to the Lizzie Borden house. Alice Lynn, I love being a Grammy. You've got 4 now and 1 more on the way. Wow, congratulations, Alice. I have no grandchildren yet, and I don't know if I ever want to be a grandfather, at least not right now. You know, I mean, eventually it's going to happen. I would like to see my daughter finish her education first before she decides to have children. But dollar store Holland crafty gal. I do not have an opinion that I wish to get into in the fight between them, nor do I want to get into the fight between all the other channels out there and the one creator, over there. I just don't want. I don't want to be dragged down into the mud anymore. I lowered myself to even. I feel I lowered myself to even shoot back and fire back at at accusations and bogus claims. But wow, anybody else see that? The chat all just disappeared. Oh boy, that must be in Russian. It is Russian, isn't it? I'm sorry, I can't read that. Although I should be able to. But it's been a long time. I took Russian in high school. And I don't remember how, much of and I certainly can't read it anymore. Sorry. Hey there, didn't see you. Hope you're doing good today. Cat in a hat. Welcome. Glad you could be here today. I am doing fine. Yeah, a lot of it was baseless, conscious truth. They didn't want me to report the facts or to dispute and show that what they were doing, what he was doing, was false, and it's just wrong. He's using them to profit. And I'm not talking about just paying the bills, getting some ad revenue or a super chat. I'm talking about seriously profiting off of other people's miseries. It's just wrong. All united. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Sorry, it was fun, but headache coming. Have fun, Patricia Waits. Thank you again. I hope you get rid of your headache. Thank you very much. I tried, Barnes Fahrenheit. I tried to handle it in the most professional way that I could. Where are you moving to? Cat in a hat. I hate moving. I do. I really hate it. There's a lot of things in this world that I would love to do more than move. Don't get involved in the drama in the UK. Just do what you do. All will be fine. Rise above the idiots. Thank you very much for the super chat, and thank you very much for the comment. What? With no Wi-Fi, phone, TV, we'll miss chatting as often. I don't know. That kind of sounds like a place that I want to go. I'd like to get away from modern day technology, phone, internet, everything. Took my family out for breakfast this morning, as I was saying, and the entire time my daughter sat there with her cell phone, looking at it, setting it down, looking at it, setting it down. And I looked around at all the other tables, and I'm like, nobody's even talking anymore. They're all just sitting there staring at their damn cell phones, or on their cell phones. When they're supposed to be talk to each other. Set your phone down, turn it off. I don't know anybody that has a life where it's so important that you be on your phone 24 hours a day, or if you can't turn it off for 15 minutes to interact with your family and friends. But that does sound lovely to move to a cabin. How old's my daughter? She just turned 21 years old. So we have a 21-year-old daughter, and we have a 2-year-old son. Ooh, man, did that go by fast? I was reading that, and then all of a sudden, zoom. You're saucy. I don't remember seeing you before. I'm sorry. Welcome. Ooh, that sounds like fun, Sam. A couple years ago, I went white water rafting. Used to go do a lot of camping when I was younger. Not so much now. My wife's not into camping. Huh. Sorry about that, Critter. Critter's daughter was on a date with the guy, and he spent the entire evening on his cell phone. She sent him a text and said she was leaving the restaurant. I'm sorry. Dollar store, Holland, crafty gal. Yeah, he is. He is a cutie, isn't he? I have to watch that though, because I got a warning from YouTube that a minor child was seen in my live stream. It's retarded. I think somebody has to flag it for and report it. I don't think it's something that YouTube, is out there watching live streams to see if a child is on it. But because you have to click on if there are minor children involved in the actual video or live stream. And I didn't do that. Your daughter is 24 and 18. Chuck and Nash is 61. 24 and 18. Yeah, I'm not very politically correct, Lisa. And I'm sorry. My wife is always on me for using that word. Sam, I am. Welcome. Perth, Australia. Ruby Brown sons are 31 and 32. Wow. Excuse me, everyone. I will. This should probably. Billy No Mates 1974. I wrote that down. I will check out that website later on. Thank you very much for the tip there. The Delphi case, Sam. Yeah, I did a video. I think 2 days ago on the Delphi case, an update, and I've done. I think the 3 videos total on the Delphi case. Yeah, it is true. True Seeker. They do have nothing better to do. The NFL draft here was insane. I didn't get to actually watch any of the NFL. This is probably the first year that I can remember where I did not go to a party of sorts, I guess you'd call it, but it's a draft party where we sit and watch the NFL draft. Yeah, I have that. Carol, I have that in my video. Well, they didn't say it was Carol. The chief of police didn't say that it was incorrect. They just said they're going to use that as a secondary sketch, which I kind of was really super confusing to me because the new sketch is definitely of a much younger man than the first one was. And the second sketch, they're like, well, we're going to use this as a secondary. So maybe it's, the actual person is somewhere in between. CC, I would love to do it. I'll get back to you. I'll email you later on when the best availability to do something like that would be. I think it'd be fun to do a true crime trivia. Would anybody if you're not subscribed to Cece's channel, Crime and Coffee, go check it out. She makes excellent content over there, and we're talking about doing a true crime trivia on her channel. EMS Coffee and Convoy. Cece is amazing. Love her. I think we all do. I don't. Well, there's probably 1 or 2 people out there in the world who don't, and that's just because they don't know her. Ooh, she's gonna give away a T-shirt. I saw the T-shirt that somebody made for you. That was pretty cool. Oh, there's Samara. I didn't even see you. I'm sorry, Samara. Welcome. Sensible crime. Yeah. Sorry, my my cat is walking around underneath me, in my chair here. Think he wants me to let him out eventually here. I'm probably only going to be able to go an hour today because I have to go golfing. I know it's a terrible thing, but no, I'm in a golf league and I need to golf early than I normally do. It's called pre golfing for the league because I will not be able to make it on the actual golf night. Yeah, Sarah Taylor, yes, that is my um, one of my passions in life. I love to golf. EMS Coffee Convoy, you're in a golf league too. Yeah, we our golf league is we do it's 9 holes once a week, and we have women's division, we have men's division, and the ages range from the oldest golfer in the league is 99 years old, and the youngest is I think 23. Oh, I missed it. Super chat. Kanisha, thank you for everything. The Delphi murders hit close since I'm in Indiana. Have you looked into Lauren Spear from Bloomington, Indiana? No, I haven't, but I will write that down. And thank you very much again for the super chat. Spier. I will definitely look into that. Appreciate it. All right. That would be awesome. Subbed, very pretty and personable. Okay. EMS loves golf. Did you ever look into the Harold Shipman case? Very disturbing. The doctor has murdered possibly the most people over 200 patients. Billy, no mates, 1974. No, I haven't. But I love the suggestion. I will definitely write that down. Where is it? Harold Shipman. Now, that's not. I'm not. That's not ringing a bell right now. But I have all these index cards. We have Rachel Hurley, Crystal McDonald, Dana Reed, Josh and Susan Cox Powell, Jennifer Keese, Jessica Chambers, Rebecca Zan, Michael Dodson, Brooke Schuyler Richardson, Savannah Pruitt, Elisa Lamb, and Baby King J. Aliva. Those are no kidding. These are all the cases that I'm currently researching. I'm all over the place. I'll start doing one case, then I'll jump on to another one. Cat in a hat. Thank you very much for the super chat, sweetheart. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for all the hard work you work, Will. Thank you. Palms 91. Welcome. And if you were here earlier and I missed any of your comments, another Clinton staffer dead at 58. Did this one die of mysterious circumstances as well? I also suggested you look into Precious Doe, Alicia Green. It gave me a lift because people cared before it even knew who died. I may very well have that written down, but in case I don't, I will definitely write that down. Sensible crime. It's funny, EMS. Oh, sorry, the comment section stopped. I just refreshed it. I hope I didn't miss your anything here. Okay. Palms 91. You pop in every now and then. Oh, I appreciate. Back to homework. Have a lovely day, everyone. You too, sweetheart. Thank you again for stopping by. God's Truth, Washington. Will hate adding the Powell. He's spoken of lower case initials. Dr. Harold Shipman is a UK case. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, Sam. Sorry about your aunt. Well, Stormy, quite all right. I appreciate you wanting to do a super chat, though. Sarah Taylor, do you find the UK cases harder to research than US cases? Oh, generally, it's more because I don't have contacts that I can reach out to and ask questions to. Because I don't just go by what is in the mainstream media or what can be found on Wikipedia. If I so maybe let's take for instance like the Dior case. When it came to the Dior case, there's a lot of information on the internet about the actual case, but I wanted to ask someone in law enforcement a question. So I contacted my source for law and someone in law enforcement to ask them questions as well. So I had a better understanding of how the law actually works in that case. Now, I don't know anybody who is in law enforcement in the UK, so it would make if that your case had taken place in the UK, it would make it really hard for me to do the additional research that I like to do. I believe in trying to get all of the information correct. And when it comes to mainstream media here in the United States, a lot of it is slanted, and they kind of veer around, things that, and they speculate. It's like, well, we don't know the answer to this one, so we'll speculate on, this is most likely what happened. The Ricky McCormick case got me because it was a man who was said to not be able to write his own name, but yet had 2 pages of information written in a code the FBI still to this day cannot break. I'm going to have to write that one down, Mulaney. Angie Holmes, welcome. I didn't say so earlier. Helen Johns. Mary Wilson. Welcome. Yeah. It definitely makes it difficult to research a case in another country. DJ the DJ, welcome. How are you doing today? Hi, Mary. Yeah, I don't have really a case update. No, I don't have. I don't have the cards in front of me for that case. Sorry. I have been researching it. Yes, but into school, so busy. Now, don't forget, breathe. Take a deep breath. Yoga. That's what I do. So Baroness Fahrenheit. Okay, I have to ask. Your profile picture, the little thing there, is that John Stossel, the reporter, or is that somebody else? For some reason it just looks familiar. For some reason, maybe it's somebody you know. Kind of looks like Freddie Mercury a little bit, but then again, it could just be my eyes. Freddie Mercury. My wife, one of my wife's best friends, is she is she's in her, let's just say she's in her mid 60s, but she absolutely loves Queen. There's a girl in Georgia I've been trying to research now. My tired brain forgot her name. See, DJ, that is why I write all these stupid cards out. I and I keep them. I have a filing system. So you can't see it off camera here, but there's a box right here. It's got one of those plastic things. It's got dividers in it. The first group is suggestions of videos. Then the next ones are the cases that I'm going to be researching and working on later on today. And then I have all of these, which are the cards that of the. Well, I know it's hard to, but this is the case that I'm researching, and this is who suggested it to me. I write everybody down. If somebody suggests it to me, I write it down and I try to put them in the credits or thank them personally. Love your channel, your research and presence news at level headed bias. None of the speculated hype stuff. I found your channel with Chris Watts updates that you do. Great work. Thank you, Billy No Mates 1974. I appreciate it. I have heard of the Cameron Rogers case, Sarah, but I've run into so many dead ends on that case. It was on my list, and it's up on the board over here. Yeah, I wish I could move this stupid thing around. So right now, you guys are watching me on my laptop's camera. Yeah, I know it's not the best camera in the world, but I've got my Canon over here on the tripod, and then I have my other Canon over here on tripod. One of these days, I'm going to do behind the camera to show you what is it like for in this crazy mind when I actually get going on to actually do a video like a behind the scenes. One of the cases that I would love to do is the Highway of Tears in Canada. I've been reading about that for so long. I wonder if Freddie Mercury knew what a legend he would be after death. I wanted the same thing too. I don't even if he knew what he was going to become later on, I don't think he really cared. He was so driven to produce and make the music and get his voice out there. I still haven't seen the movie though. I have the DVD downstairs. I just haven't watched it. Sensible Watts has blinded by love and booty, so he didn't count that NA would pay attention. Yeah. He was driven. He definitely was driven, wasn't he? They don't make music like that anymore. Sorry. What is the name of the book, Highway of Tears? I don't think Cat in a Hat. I don't know if there's a book, but the Highway of Tears. I think you can actually look that up on the internet. Google that. But there are a lot of women have been murdered along that stretch of highway up there, and to this day, they haven't made any arrests. And for the longest time, even the FBI knew something was going on, but nobody really wanted to talk about it. They were just like, eh. Bunny Rabbit, Johnny. I'll write that down. I'm always interested in interesting case, so why not? Johnny Gosh. Bunny Rabbit. I will definitely look at that. Do Robert Pickton. I've read about Robert Pickton. That is somebody I would definitely not want to run across. Sick man. God's Truth Washington. Happy chick here. You hitchhiked through there? God's Truth Washington. Wow. If I would have known about that, that case, I think I probably would have started with that in the beginning when I made the channel. Yeah, 40 years. Critter's right. Mellencamp? John Cougar Mellencamp, Karen? Oh, it's all right. Even if it's misspelled, Google is great about that. You can misspell something completely wrong, and they will still they'll be able to link it. They'll find it. Yeah, Lisa, but still, even that. Have you ever read about Robert Pickton? I that guy scares the living snot out of me. I mean, I could take someone like him, sure, but in a physical confrontation, I mean, by the time they finally caught him, but still, I mean, how does somebody do stuff like that? The Green River Killer, Robert Ridgway, Alicia Nelson. or Gary Ridgway. I think it was the Green River Killer. The Air Force. Old Michael Cummins was caught 5 murders here in middle of Tennessee. I will look into that one, DJ. It's scary, Lisa. It's a very scary story. I do believe I shouldn't say that, but for some reason in my mind, I think that either Ann Rule or Anne Rice, one of the two, may have covered Robert Pickton. That there have been a lot of movies and like dramas that were based around what he did. I think even Criminal Minds, the FBI, TV show Criminal Minds. I think they may have even covered or done a case that was kind of based off of Robert Pickton. Mary Pease. Thank you, everyone, again, before I forget, for all the suggestions. I wrote it down, Cece. I will look into that. Bye, Ruby. $5 months. Yeah. Gary Ridgway. Yep. Robert Pickton, the pig farmer serial killer from Canada. Oh yeah, DJ. He's one sick individual. The things he did to his victims before he murdered them and then fed them to his pigs. Bagel Blarney. Is that what it said? Welcome. Happy Sunday, Katrina. Glad you both could be here. Yeah. Peter Scully, he's the absolute worst. I will look into that, Sam. SCULLY. Sam the let's see. All right. It is been an hour, ladies and gentlemen, and I do have to get going. I have to go golfing. Not really. It's not anything sad. I want to go. So Ted Bundy. You could form a YouTube channel and just covering just Ted Bundy, and you would have years and years of material. But I do have to get going, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everyone, for being here today and listening to me ramble on and tell you about my boring life and answering some questions. I do appreciate each and every one of you being here, and I hope to see you all again. And take care, and until the next time. Yeah, and Mary, you have a wonderful day as well, and everyone else.
Bye bye.